Hello everyone, just a couple of quick thoughts about this week's forum, talking about the concept of digital natives and digital immigrants and those kinds of things. I kind of stated this in a couple posts that I made earlier in the week, but the one thing I guess about this whole idea that kind of rubs me the wrong way sometimes is the idea that sometimes people say, well, I'm of a certain age, so there's no way that I could possibly use or learn to use a specific technology or a tool. And I see this in teaching quite a bit. There'll be a new tool that'll be very effective. It would help students. And then when we talk to teachers about using it, they say, well, I've taught for 25 years. There's no way I could possibly learn to use that tool. And I really don't think that age is a determinant on whether or not you can learn a tool or you can effectively use a tool. A lot of it's just being willing to try something and learn something. It'd kind of be like, and I use this analogy sometimes, it's kind of like if we had a brand new reading strategy that we wanted to use throughout our district or throughout our building. And, I would be sitting in on a PD meeting and, I would raise my hand and say, this sounds really good, but, I've taught for a while and, reading is just not for me. I just don't really think that I need to try something different with reading, even if it's going to help kids. I just don't think I could probably learn that. And to me, sometimes that's how I think this whole idea of, I'm a certain age, I can't possibly learn to use that new tool comes about. So, I think that there are some definite things that we are going to have to think about as we teach students that have grown up in front of screens and in front of devices that they're going to be able to do a ton of things on. But I don't also believe that they're like wired a certain way and then they have to learn a certain way. I think that we can kind of find a medium to kind of, mix in some of the tools that we now have available with, of course, the best pedagogy that we have in other curriculum. I think about my youngest daughter. She is 7, and she's in 2nd grade, and she has a device that was given to her to bring home and she uses in class. She has an iPad too, and an iPad mini. And the iPad mini is going to be her most basic form of technology. When she looks back in her life, what the most basic form of technology is, it's going to be the iPad mini. I think back to mine, and it's an Apple IIe or a Commodore 64 that I had when I was in grade school. That's my baseline. Her baseline is going to be an iPad mini. Retina screen, and can take video and edit video, and she can edit music on it, all those kinds of things. So it is interesting to see kind of where this is going to go. But I also hate to see the whole digital native thing sometimes get used as a crutch by people saying that they're not going to learn technology just because they're older. Some of the people that use technology very effectively in our building are some of the older ones. So, all right, so just my kind of 2 cents on the forum for this week. Thanks for all your comments, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the Week 3 forum. Thanks.